that was weird. And it would appear that once again, the Twitch preview wasn't muted. But welcome, welcome. We weren't going to do this, but I wanted to end the year on a high note. I wanted to finish the Alex and holy crap, this desk is a mess. Ignore that. I don't know who's still here, but I'll say welcome to Kaze, welcome to Opus, welcome to Zaku. And I think I saw Ricey, and welcome to Ricey. Welcome, welcome. This is kind of this is a scheduled stream that went into being impromptu and is back to being scheduled. But we have almost everything ready for prepped. We just have to do one little thing, and that is paint this part. And then we can... Oh, let me move. YouTube chat went away. There we go. Show us the concept only at the end of stream, if you guys vote for it. So, we just have to paint this, because what I wanted to do with this kit was add a metallic gunmetal. Actually, that looks really good on camera, and holy crap, that's reflective. Fair enough, I'll ping. That's a good point, Opus. Ooh. Thank you, Opus, for reminding me to do that. Well, I did the live, but I didn't do everyone. I did everyone for the fact that we were not that I wasn't going to stream, but I didn't do everyone for the fact that I decided to do this one last stream. Ooh. I was gonna get some water, and I realized that I don't have water in here right now. Ooh. I'm okay. I just thought I was going to need some time, and I'm probably going to need time this week. Things always come up during New Year's for me. It's kind of like I'm kind of like Atya in that case. I guess we have that in common. Ooh. But I'm okay. It's just I'm okay enough to do this stream. That's the important thing. Welcome back, Ricey. Stream elements. Oh my god, YouTube, you didn't catch him. That's a bot in my chat. YouTube, get it. Let's see here. This is probably overly done, but that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna do one little thing. I'm gonna also do one little thing before I continue as well with this painting. I'm gonna tell someone if they want to get on, they can join me. For some of you guys, I know, well, for like half of you guys, I know it's already New Year's, but for my American viewers, it's not for another, what, 2.5 hours? Oh my god. This is... While playing with the gunmetal, I found that I kind of like the gunmetal more than most paints, in all honesty, because the gunmetal is like the perfect thickness that I want from paints, where it can be like diluted down really easily and still hold it, and still like hold up and not become too transparent or anything. Really good paint is what I discovered, and I kind of wish more paints were like it. It feels like everything's either like black, which is like too intense, too dark, and too thick. You know, black paint, you get black paint, it's like, it's as thick as a Latina's ass, I swear to God. But then you get like, say something like yellow paint, and it's so thin that you have to like layer it like 2 to 3 times just to get any results from it. Like 3 to 4 times, I mean. You have to like base coat it if you want to get anything to look good from it. Okay. I should also paint this part. Question is, what is the brush I need to use? Ooh. This is what my desk normally looks like. I know, slightly more dirty. Let's get this. Not there. I think 3. I think 2 is too big. That's too much. 2 is too much. Where's 3? There's 3. Let's get that there. That's good. Oh, I think there's a bubble. No, there isn't. There's no bubble. It's fine, chat. I hope everyone had a good year. It seems that this year's been eventful for most people, but I hope overall you've grown from it. Because if you've grown, at least, you know, you have that going for you. There we go, and I'll have to wait for that to dry. And let us start. Oh, the chest. Where is the chest armor? I got the chest armor on. I shared a picture of it, but now I don't have the chest armor. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? It's not a stream unless I've lost my stuff, so it's fine. Okay, let me get Oh, here it is. It was under the torso. So it really does feel like you kind of just have to force it on. Like it feels like it's giving more like resistance than it is, but you just push it on and it's good. There is no trick to it. You just push it on. Killer Bean, can I stream Killer Bean without you guys having to do a watch along? Because I've seen Killer Bean, but I haven't seen it in a while. Can I just like show that on stream? Will I get copyright strike? I'm going to, hold up. Message Killer Bean. Because he's like on Twitter or something. He's like an actual person. He did like the special effects for Matrix, and then he's like, I'm gonna make a kung fu movie with full CGI. Okay, it's gonna be about a bean man. Can you roll that last part back? I love how everyone who is... How like every character is an ethnic stereotype in that movie, but they're all beans. You just have like this Italian like mobster who's so Italian that like you can smell the coffee grinds off of him, which is fitting because he's a coffee bean. It's on YouTube, but you don't know. That's why I need to message him. Killer Bean. I'm gonna call him Killer Bean Daddy if I'll get copyright struck. Because that would be a great thing to show people. That would be an amazing... Like, that'd be so fun to show people who haven't seen it before, especially. It would be really fun to show, like, Edda or Powerlines that. I'd be surprised if Powerlines haven't seen it. Ooh. Is there a Killer Bean Part 2, or was that just, like, a Kung Pao into the Fist, where it's just, like, at the end of the movie that it's like, we're gonna make a Part 2, but then it never is made? Kung Pao Enter the Fist is also a fantastic ride of a film. Let's see here. And then I need to turn the page, but all this stuff is on the page. Oof. Backpack, and it's actually good that I checked this bag. It is a very fun movie. I haven't seen it in so long, though. It is very stupid, but it's very sincere in it. It's like, it knows what it is. It's not like it's not like so many modern things where it's like, I'm stupid, but I have to draw awareness to the fact that I'm stupid. It's like, I know I'm dumb, but like, I'm gonna have fun being dumb. There's no pretense, is how I'd put it. The movie knows what it is. It knows that it's a, like, independent, low-budget CGI film made by, like, one dude. And really, considering when it was made, the quality of it, pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, there was a game being made. You're right. I love how Killer Bean spoilers, how it just opens up with like a dance number. But not like, when I say a dance number, I don't mean like, you know, like show tunes. I mean it's just like characters dancing to like low rent rap music, and they're just like doing break dancing and whatnot, but they're all bean people. So you're just sitting there just like, this is just going to be the whole film, isn't it? And the director, who I forget the name of, the creator, is just like, damn right it is. Oh, there's no cage. This goes on like this. Hold up, I need to check something. I said this would be the last kid of the year, and it really should be. I should follow through with that. Sorry for the confusion on that. But it happened. I'm not gonna move past it. With a cage. And then, oh! Then we need all these little bits of armor. These pits I have. I was actually cleaning them before stream. Ooh. I'm actually kind of proud with how good the gunmetal looks. How does it look on that? It looks better on camera, which I like. I'm really happy it looks better on camera. Because look at that. That nice little metal coming through it all. I work hard. Ooh. Well, actually I still God, this week I'm gonna have I'm happy. The rest of the week I'm probably not doing much because I do have to actually, speaking of working hard, I do need to record. If not record, because I don't know if I can record this week after this stream, but I'm going to have to get all the clips for the, what is it, the GM command review. Luckily, I literally wrote into the script itself, like, what clips I need to be using. So I know all the... Oh! That was a horrible sound. I didn't like that sound. So I know all the clips I need. Can I, like, just take this backpack off? It looks like I can. It looks like I can just pull this off if I want to. I'm not going to do that right now. Guys, welcome, welcome. Oh, Killer Bean. I really... That would be so good. Again, that is a great suggestion. And because it's a YouTube movie, even if I can't stream it because I'll get copyright struck, and luckily I can contact the creator about that and hopefully he'll respond. But even if that happens, we can just do, like, I can just be like, just go to YouTube. I can just give you the link to it. And you're gonna get the link to it anyways. Even if I can, like, watch it through my stream, I'm still gonna, like, recommend you guys have it on in the background for yourselves. It'll be, like, 1 or 2 extra views for him, because I'm not a big streamer, but, like, every view counts. Every view matters. Jay, but also welcome, Kays. Sorry for the confusion, Kays. There's a game that is a. Oh. Okay, so I missed your first one, Kays. That's why I'm confused. I thought you canceled stream today. No, no. I did. I was going to, but then I saw how many people were actually waiting for once on these streams, and I was like, I should go live just for you guys. I should pull through, and then I can rest through, you know, the rest of the week. I can just. It's better to end on a high than end on a low, especially if it's the end of the year. So I want to end on a high, so we're gonna finish the Alex before the end of the year. Just get back from your shower and getting ready to put some more stickers on the real grade, and saw it's a Discord notification. That's why I made the Discord notification. Actually, quick point to you guys. I forgot. Oh, we're in good form. What? Okay. You know, I don't know how much of you guys are actually interested in the new model, but the new design. But I'm gonna say it now, and I'll only say it now. Just because we're gonna be changing identity doesn't mean Merrick is gonna be gone forever. It's just between the people who are here right now. Don't tell anyone else. The dog's being naughty. But, just between you guys, I do have something planned later in the year for Merrick. But that's just between us. You share that with anyone, I'll cut you. Ooh. Let's see here. Ooh. Happy New Year from the future, and to be honest, you should rest if you're sick. Ooh. I'm not that sick. In the words of Benjamin Franklin, I can sleep when I'm dead. Let's see here. J2. Is that what I need? Do I need J2? I need J and J2. So this is J1 and J. Okay, so we need to get. I think it's this piece. 8. Yeah, J8. But. Ooh. Also, next year I hope to start streaming on Twitch, so I don't need to send links, because Twitch demotes the hell out of me because I link out my streams. Ooh. Like, literally... Sorry, not Twitch. Twitter. They both start with a TWI. I think I can be excused for my stupidity. But I'm gonna start streaming on Twitter, just so Twitter stops demoting me on there. Because they hate me. They despise my very existence. Ooh. And to be honest, I think that's probably why I've been demoted on YouTube, because I was using links for so long. Which is also a little dumb. Welcome, Ivan. Welcome, welcome. Building my white version of the... I almost read that as Heinkel. Holy shit, Ari is broadening my brain. As a Heindriel from the Witch from Mercury. Oh, you're... Ooh, how's your Gundam, Alex? Well, I was about to say that it's going really well, but I am... This piece is not going on, which is concerning because it does not look strong enough for me to push on it. What the hell? Oh, did you accidentally... I don't know what. Swall the circle elbow thingy on my... Oh, saw. Wait, swall? Swall? What does swall mean? I know what a squall is. Can we... This is... Yeah, this was going well until I wanted to put this part together. This is... Ah! This is, a little concerning. Oh, there we go, okay. This... you kind of just have to force these parts, and not force. You have to just push these parts together. It's just, even though the kit's very solid and been very reliable up until this point, I'm just very apprehensive to like forcing parts together on a master grade, because master grades, I don't want to break one. I really don't want to break a master grade. I have a little too much of my father in me, and if I do try to force things together, I can just break things in my hands really easily. Let's see here, and then this is the piece. And then this goes here. There we go. I'm a little more absent-minded than normal, so I might not be able to keep up with the chat too well. If that's the case, I do apologize ahead of time. Ooh. Actually, I was watching, and I remember that, what is it? Yellow Submarine, Yellow Sub, and The Wall. I need to show Etta The Wall, and she needs to show me Yellow Submarine. Ooh. Those are streams that I'm looking forward to, because The Wall has some very interesting visuals, like how the prosecutor is literally a walking sphincter on 2 legs. I'm not being hyperbolic, that's literally the character design. Ooh. The Wall is a hell of a ride, and it's where with George Lucas, it's like, I don't know if he was on drugs when he made the Christmas special. With Pink Floyd and The Wall, there's a good chance there were a little bit of drugs. I would be surprised if there were no drugs. And for Yellow Submarine, we know there were drugs. Ooh. Sorry about all these little pieces. These are the fin funnels for the new Gundam, which I meant to finish before, but then just things came up. And then we need the... What piece is this? Can you tell me what piece this is? Okay, I. Oh. Let's go here. And then... Actually, I do have already for the rebrand. I'm really excited about one thing, and that is because of the persona change in the rebrand. Can I scrape this off, or do I need to get sanding? I need to sand it a little. I have a really good, like, collab idea to go with it, and that is just having other VTubers teach me about their autistic passions. Ooh. Just telling other VTubers, tell me what you're most autistic about, and then teach me about it live on stream. And so far, everyone who I've offered that to has been like, ah! What the hell? That was even open. Why did it open to YouTube? Everyone that I've shared that with has been, like, pretty interested in it. And I hope to do the first one before the retiring of Merrick. And Merrick does have an official retirement. I'm gonna retire on the... Ooh. I'm gonna retire Merrick on the... What is it? 2-year anniversary. So on March 17th, on St. Patrick's Day, will be Merrick's last stream. And I will start doing PNG. Ooh. I'll start doing PNG and scuff model streams with the new character before then. The official last stream of Merrick will be on March 17th. I hope you're okay with that, chat. And then we're gonna become the new guy. I should be using the God Nippers, but I just don't want to get them out right now. What? Good. Ooh, but this is a Gunpla stream. That means I can talk about Gundam X and Gundam X. I'm watching very slowly, but I'm actually watching it. And every episode is so good in that show. Like, I love how at the end of the episode where they get the Gundam X, I wasn't sure if this happened because, like, I just missed it while watching it, but I like how what happens is he's ready to kill. Like, Garrett is like, he flies out in the Gundam X, he powers up the satellite cannon, and he's ready to destroy the fleet of the UNE. And he, like, gets reminded of the guy who, you know, he's upset over the death of, and the veteran, who we're gonna call, told him before he died, don't make the same mistakes we did. The Garrett, at the last moment, he re-aims his shot from the fleet of, like, the military fleet, and he re-aims it to the island, which has all the research in it, and destroys the island. And so by doing it, stops the UNE from making another Gundam X, but also it shows the UNE, hey, I can one-shot you if I want to. And the UNE just goes, okay, we're just not doing this, right? Everyone turn around. That guy just blew up an island with like a single shot from one mobile suit. We're not doing this right now. We're leaving. It was a very good way to show that, like, how a show of force can de-escalate a situation. You just lost 2 stickers from, back. Well, that's a way to start a new year. That is bad. Ooh. I want to start getting more... I really have enjoyed water slide decals when I've used them. So much more than stickers. I hate stickers with or without gloves. I can't stand doing stickers. And they always end up peeling over time, but the water slide decals, they still look great on the Pink Panther. The F91 has dry transfer decals. I don't know if I want to trust those, but I'm going to try to do those before next week. Because I have to review all of these kits by next week. I have to review them all on Wednesday. Ooh. Actually, I should probably... For clarification, I need to go to the post, and I need to edit the post that I had for it right now. Let's see here. I need to edit this post. I just realized that, because the post said we're going to be completing the Alex. Edit. Oh. Finishing the Alex tonight before cutting out. Oh, that's really low. That battery is really low. I'm gonna have to turn that off. I just put the wrong sticker on, and it's oh folks, no stickers for the back arm. You can always buy new stickers. You can always buy water slide decals. Just saying. Ah! Don't worry about it. That was just paint. It was closed. It's fine. And then we can go to I. No, where is this is a stand in here for some reason. I don't know why I put that there. You know, it's a typical experience. Where is I? Where am I? Where am I? G? Is you I? You is I. I found I. Okay, so this is I. Oh, that's gonna need to be cleaned up. That's hideous. That is dirty. That is filthy. I hate looking at it, in fact. Let's get that. God, but the one thing that makes me upset while watching Gundam X, there is one thing that makes me upset about watching Gundam X, and that is how all the mobile suits look amazing in Gundam X, and how there's no models for these suits. There are so many good, like the Gym-like. There's multiple Zaku-likes in the show. Like, I just got to the Estado episode. I watched it today. That's like another Zaku-like, and it looks really good. The mobile suits are fire. The new type of mobile suits especially. Like, there's that one suit that looks like the Quebly, you know, that happens around, I think, episode 15. We see it. That suit looks so good. No model for it. Okay, there's an Airmaster model, there's a Gundam X model, and Leopard doesn't have a model. Leopard doesn't have a 144th high grade model. What is up with that? They were like, ah, fuck it. You know what? We don't care about that one. Just screw it. Gundam X, Gundam Double X, and the Airmaster? Yeah. Leopard, thing looks gay. We don't want it. It's literally a heavy arms. Love me some water slides, especially the third-party ones. That's actually better and better made than the Bandai ones. Bandai, the water slides are such an afterthought. But, wait, tomorrow I can order, because I won't be budgeting anymore. I can order these water slide decals. Oh. Damn it. I just realized I smudged that. That was originally filled in with panel liner, and I smudged it out. Let's get this out. Let's get this. Can we... There's the lighter fluid. My favorite part has to be doing this, where you fold it so like you get the excess moisture out, and then you do this just to dry it out a little more before you start using it to clean. And then we get ba 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 ba, and then ba da ba ba ba. Looks so much better after cleanup. The high-grade Leonardo da Vinci. Fucking probably make that before they make a high-grade Leo. Probably make a high-grade Leonardo DiCaprio before they make that. Make a Leonardo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You can get a model kit that's actually a oh my god, you can actually do that. There is a model kit for Leonardo. Oh my god, that is actually a thing from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was making a joke, and no, that's just real. There's no punchline. That's just reality. God, I hate you, Bandai. I don't think it's a Bandai kit. Okay, and then this is not this. This is not this. Why did I cut this out? What are you? This is J2. I don't know my alphabet. Go figure. This piece is what we need. Ooh. Just out of curiosity, what is your guys' favorite kits you built this year? Ooh. I'll probably ask this again during the... But what are some of the favorite kits you guys had to build? You guys got a chance to build this year? For me, this kit's pretty high up there. Ooh. My phone's almost dead, so I don't know if I can actually look this up, but... The hell is that thing? That is not... That doesn't look like the leopard. Like, it looks like the leopard, but that's not how the leopard... What? Gundam Build Fighters Try. Is that even a Gundam leopard? It has like the Gundam leopard's chest, which makes it more confusing. What is this? Design based on the Gundam leopard, thank you, I know, but it's like a diet Gundam leopard. Wait, this has a model? Does this have a model? It does! Why is there an off-brand, wait. Why does this twink? Why is there a twink version? Sorry that it's so dark, but why is there a twink version of the leopard that gets a model? Hold up. The leopard has to have a model. Surely. Surely, chat. I will call you Shirley. Games. Gunpla. There's no high grade. What? What the fuck? What? Why is there a high grade of a ripoff? Why is there a high grade of a twink version of it, but not a high grade of it? I will call you Shirley. Ooh, should I play the busy workspace game I've been playing, or Final Fantasy Tactics? I'd go with Tactics, because I've heard I don't know what the other game is. Tactics I've heard good things about. It's from Build Fighters. I saw that, but I am so annoyed by that. I am so annoyed by that. And then this goes on like this? Yeah. Well, you just complain of the leopard, just heavy arms, and the Bandai made a they really just they turned the leopard into the heavy arms is all they did. I kind of like the model still, but it really looks like it's just a heavy arms that's modified into a leopard. But it says it's only based off of the leopard, but that's bullshit. 16.8 meters. That is literally almost the same height as the heavy arms. This really... Hold up. Heavy arms. Heavy arms. It do be feeling like that, Mr. Stancil. It feels more like a blue heavy arms. First creation of 2026. Okay. This doesn't seem to be sticking. Oh, it is sticking. Okay. No, it doesn't feel like it's sticking. Why do you not feel like you stick? Why you no stick? Okay. Okay, so that's not the most secure. It's not going to come off without you forcing it. But if you brush up against it wrong, I think that can come off. And then we get this piece. Ah, crap. These better not be left and right pieces. These better be symmetrical. If they're not symmetrical, we might be a little boned. We might be a little screwed over. We might be a little upsetty spaghetti. I want to tell... I will spoil the kit that I'm the least fan of this year. That the... Unless... Oh my god. I'm kind of upset that there's multiple kits that I can say are like probably the lowest kits I've built. The Kshatriya is up there. But I don't know if the Kshatriya is worse than the... I'm looking at it right now. The GM command. I don't like him. Let me do one little thing. You guys are here, but I'm gonna... Okay. And then we put this... I hope this is the right piece. It is. I love the Popeye arms. Ooh, Popeye arms are best arms. Who plays the live-action Popeye? Was it... Wait. Oh. I forget. Was it Robin Williams who played the live-action Popeye? My brain is melting a little. That's typical, though. It's fine. Doesn't feel right, but it says it is. Oh, I don't like this. By which I mean I don't like how I have to like assemble it while it's already assembled. That is not an ideal situation at all. Okay, so this one goes here. Let's go here, here, and here. Okay, there we go. This doesn't feel like it's fitting together properly, and... Okay, wait. No, this is the correct piece. I actually put the right and left on correct for once. You better be painted. You are painted. This doesn't feel all that secure is my problem, and I don't know where the other... I don't know where the... complementary pieces, because this desk is a mess. You're back. Welcome back. I was just wondering if Robin Williams was the live-action Papa. You didn't miss much. I'm also now looking... Oh, there it is. This piece, which needs to go over here. Now, this goes on a lot better than the other side. I wonder why that is. I don't... Okay. Then we go here. And then this clips in here. Okay, so you just don't... Okay, this is... Okay, that's going on. So you aren't lining up, maybe? No, you are lining up, but you aren't lining up. That was a terrible sound. That was a sound I didn't want to hear. But it's now going on better. I don't... Ugh. I'm having to move the arms so much that I feel like they might be getting loose, which is concerning. Ooh, just to put this guy together. I don't know if I'm going to take the armor off once I have it on. Which is a shame, because I like it without the armor, but... This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. And then... Do I not have the other pieces cut out? I don't. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was an uncomfortable sound. I think it's fine, but I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about this armor. I'm just not sold on it, and it's like good for what it is, but and I really like how it has all these moving parts. So like, for example, here you can move this up and down so you can access the Vernair, which is what you'd want. It's really cool. It just terrifies me. That's a lot better. And now it is officially top heavy, which is impressive because this kit is so bottom heavy, but it is now top heavy, and you can see it does not want to stand up anymore. That's not its problem because I haven't put on the bottom armor yet. It will be balanced out again once I do. But oof. If I move a little too forward or a little too far back, Alex really wants to fall. She is now officially a heavy bitch. I might have to get a scale. This kit I might need to get a scale for this kit. Ooh, and by scale I mean like a food scale. I also need a food scale in general for cooking, so if I get a food scale for streaming, I can write it off. Nah, I'm not making any money. I can't write anything off. I can't write none of this off. This ain't a business. I'm poor as hell. We are not making money here, chat. Though I want to be ambitious next year, and I want to see, despite how slow I've grown, I'm figuring things out slowly but surely, and I think if I lock in, I might be able to get to 500 by the end of the year. And if I can get to 500 by the end of the year, I can get partner, which means I can finally raid people. I don't care about the other shit. I do not care about anything else. I do not care about getting money. I do not care about whatever else. I just want to raid people on YouTube. That's all I want. Everyone else would be like, I want to get money. I'm just like, I want to raid people. Let me raid people. That's all I want to do. Let me see here. Gundam rebuild, let's go! How many I need for subs? I still need like 350. Wait. No, I need like 320 subs still, but you know, like, so like I need to like more than double my amount of subs, and it's like, yes, but I think I can do that if I just lock in. And I like to have an unrealistic goal so I can see how close I get to it. And if I get to it, it's like, yay, I got to it. But I think if I lock in, I just really want to get to, I would really want to get to 500. And if I think if I just start releasing shorts and videos, I can get there. Ooh, I don't get a lot of subs through streams, but I do get subs through shorts and videos. My video production is better than my streams. My streams have a lot of dead air in them. Ooh, I love talking with you guys. But I need to sell myself. I need people to be like, ah, that's why I should watch his stuff. Let's see here, J2. I'll get to that chat in a second. I just need to find this piece to cut it out. Let's see. Did I already cut this piece out? J3. Yeah, I already cut this piece out. Again, this desk is so horrendously filthy that I can't tell where the pieces are. We can do it in 2026. I hope we can. Again, I love how everyone else is like, I pretty much have everything else, by the way. Like, I have almost the watch hours, even though I only have 170 whatever. I have almost everything else we need. I want to make this perfectly clear. I have nearly the watch hours we need. I have nearly the other thing we need. We need something else, I don't remember. It's just the subs is where I'm like really short on. I have like 80% of everything else. And then I just have... So you guys are amazing. I would just like to say that, because that means you guys are engaging with my content at a disproportionate rate. Even though I don't make the most content, even though I don't make the most videos, you guys are engaging with it, which makes me feel really good because that means you guys care. But it means you guys are really amazing because you guys are getting me a head start on those other metrics. So you guys are the real heroes here. Irregular 2.0, it's kind of growing on you? Ooh. I am not finding this piece, which is concerning. I'm looking for the other shoulder. I'm looking for this piece. This little flap here for the other side. I don't see it. From the picture you sent of your real grade, third party, the proportions look a little off to me. Is that like the just camera angle, or does it have a bit of a long torso and short legs? There it is. Okay, the piece fell off. That's annoying. I didn't cut off the piece. I was like, I cut off the piece. No, I didn't. If it's in the box, that means it fell off. Which is very disappointing for a master grade. Yo, welcome, man. We are just having a calm, happy stream before the end of the year. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's get... I need the notifications to be gone. No! Wait, I'm being extra risky today. I have a stream on in the background. You can't hear it, but normally I have like music, my own playlist on in the background or something, but I just have a stream. I just wanted to have the risk. So if stream just ends up dying, if OBS crashes, if my internet dies, that's why. If I have to restart the computer, that's why. I love how this kit just feels like an action figure with how thick it is and how heavy it is. That's my favorite thing about this kit. Like, when Gunpla models are always so light that they feel like a model. That you know the difference between a model and a figure, because a figure is just solid plastic compared to like a model. But then you have like this guy, this beautiful babe, and she is so thick that even before she has the armor on her, she has such a girth, such a heft to her. And with the armor, again, I need to get a scale or something just to see how much this thing weighs. Because for a kit its size, it weighs a lot, but in a good way. And all the limbs are solid. Look at that. No loose wobblies here. It's just a brick, but in a good way. It's a brick because it needs to be. It's in all this armor. It's not going to be moving around much anyways. But this kit is very quickly becoming a contender for my favorite kit. Again, it's not its fault that it's falling down. I have the legs positioned wrong. Its legs are a little hard to position. I'll give it that. That is 1 point against it. Oh, I need to put these on. Okay, so I need to find... What are these? J1. Probably the camera angle. I heard you have health problems. Hope you get well soon. It's just this time of year kind of hits me hard. As I said, I kind of have that in common with Atya Tepis. Atya also gets hit hard this time of year. Let's see here. Oh! This is why we use the cheap nippers for this part. Okay. And then here. There we go. But thank you for your well wishes, man. Kind of wonder if I should at Zaku, because I think Zaku doesn't know that we're live. And he seemed a little upsetty spaghetti. Everyone else got the memo, but maybe I should at him directly. But then that feels rude. Okay, so I should have done this before this was on. Ooh. Really, this is purely my fault. This is as difficult as it is. Okay, yeah. I was doing it wrong as well. That always helps. Can we... The one thing I don't like about this kit, again, is the fact that the solution is just push it in. With how solid this master grade has been, I shouldn't feel so apprehensive to doing that. But I'm just, again, terrified. I know if I push something in wrong, I can damage a peg, I can damage a connection. But the reason this kit holds together so well is because you push things in. And again, this is so cool how you can open it up so the vernet... This thing ain't flying. Even in space, this thing ain't flying. Let's be honest. I know there's no atmosphere in space. This ain't flying. I don't know why it has these windows. Completely unnecessary, but it's cool that they're there. It's cool that it has the Vernair windows. Hold up, is that window being blocked? That window's being a little bit... Oh, the bar blocks the Vernair ever so slightly. Oh, 1-to-1 copy of the Bandai 2.0, and it should be the same proportions. Should be the same proportions. But as you found out while building it, the difference of a few millimeters can be very important. Because I know you were having trouble with the feet. This amuses me. It amuses me that when I hit this part of the stuff over here flies. I'm a child at heart. Oh yeah, there are polycaps. There are polycaps, they're limited, but also the polycaps feel better than, say, the... Where are you? The polycaps feel a lot better than the command type. Even though they're the same polycaps, but the plugins, the parts that plug into the polycaps are fitted for the polycaps, so the polycaps feel fine. Like the legs, the hip joint uses the same polycap that the command type did, but when you put the legs in, they lock in. The command didn't do that. The command didn't have any lock-in capacity for its legs. It just had loose legs. And I pushed those things in fully, and they never locked in the command. Ooh. So I can attest that, like, the command was just bad. But the polycaps here are limited. I don't, outside of the only reason I know there's a hip polycap is because I have PTSD from the GM command. There are other polycaps in this. I don't remember where they are, and that's a good thing. The fact that I'm sitting here like, I don't know where the other polycaps are. Because that means they don't show. So again, this is a really good kit so far. Ooh. Check stream talk. That's easier said than done. I just put my phone away, but I'll do that in a minute. Oh shit. An announcement from an unknown third-party manufacturer. Ooh, it looks like a third-party Now Zeal. Probably spelling it wrong. The one Gato from Stardust Memories? The one cat, I mean, Gato means cat, but I don't know what you mean by. No, am I hold up. Is this the wrong one? I think it's the correct one. I'll check stream talk in a minute though after I put this on. Oddly more tedious than I thought it would be. This is taking a lot longer than I thought, and that's because there's these little tedious parts to it. You're glad Alan could be here for to ring in the new year. Yeah, he's kind of the de facto mascot, ain't he? Ooh. Oh god. You know what? I might name the mascot Alan. Because I do have a mascot. Ooh, I actually have a mascot design. I just can't draw it because I can't make the mascot cute enough is my problem. I can actually show you the mascot design. I can show you my design for the mascot, but it's just not proportioned right. Remind me when I show you, because I'm sure you guys are going to want to see it. When I show you Seth's concept art, remind me to show you some of the other art that I did for him. Ooh, but we can name the new mascot Alan in memory of Alan. It's going to be weird to be like, here's Alan, the Pachycephalosaurus, but whatever, don't ask questions. Ooh. Or we could name him Patty. Then it'd be a girl, though. No, ew, that's gross. No girls allowed, actually. No, that's nasty. Kit released back in 2019, which is the era Bandai start less used polycaps. That's true. They started to cut down on polycaps really around 2018 and 2017. Actually, no, 2017 was like the peak, if I remember, from the kits that I've built. And then 2018 is when they start cutting back. Ooh. And this kit does have like cut back on polycaps. Ooh. Damn it. You see, the trick is to put this on as the instructions tell you before you put it on. Because it is a pain to put it on afterwards. Again, this is not a point against the kit in the slightest. This is a point against me for not noticing it. There we go. There we go, you beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay, we're almost done. Oh god, we still have to do the weapons, don't we? Oh god, did we do the weapons on... Wait, where are the weapons? Oh no, we've already done the weapons. Oh, thank god. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Jesus! Thank you! Okay, let's go. Oh, we need to do the helmet's not gonna be hard to do. Was I supposed to put... Wait, I think I was supposed to do the helmet already. Well, we're at the feet. We'll go back for the helmet. So, we don't need this piece, but we need these pieces. Ooh. Annabelle Gatto. I'm terrible with names, so no. I am horrendous with names. You know this. Oh, is that the third party? Oh, there's the... Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. That different camera angle for the real grade. That different angle for the real grade looks a lot better. Let me get my phone back out. It's probably not charged at all, but... Oh, you mean the Hello Kitty mobile suit from Build Fighters? No. The Hello Kitty crossover with Gundam, where Hello Kitty just has the power to turn everything into a chibi, and it's just like an eldritch god of Gundam. Because why not? I forgot what I wanted the poll to... Oh, that's the guy. I thought that was the woman. I thought Gato was the woman, but that makes sense. Because he's the cat. I thought it was a woman from... Stardust. I thought it was the girl who pilots the Jibara. Again, I'm terrible with names. The Jibara Tetra. That was supposed to be the poll. The poll today was supposed to be who's the hottest... Who's the best girl in Gundam. I've done that poll before, but I don't care. I'll do it again. I'll do it for only UC characters. MG, an even high grade after 2019 using a lot of plastic part or connect parts, so no more use of polycaps like the master grade Gundam Barbatos. I forgot the Barbatos used polycaps. Ooh, I've built that and I just forgot. That's embarrassing. But I'm just gonna cut these directly off the sprue. I just don't have the patience. And then, what is this piece for? There's this piece right here, and I don't know what it's for. Ah, okay, it goes right there. What a weird... Oh, okay, I was like, why is this piece cut out like this? It's because of... The reason it's like this on the runner is because of these parts right here, how it locks in. It looks weird, and it's gonna require like sanding or fixing, because that is just a sprue mark is just right there in the middle of it all. Barbatos is like 100% using polycaps. No, oh sorry, 100% using plastic. Okay. I was like, I don't remember polycaps in the Barbatos. That's what I was really confused. I thought you were saying Barbatos was the last polycap. Was the last polycap heavy kit. I was like, I don't remember there being polycaps, but I built that like 2 years ago, so maybe there were. Ooh. Okay, I remember it. I love the pistons. All of like the built-in pistons, which you think would be tedious and boring, but I like tedious and boring things, so really that doesn't apply to me. But all the little pistons you build in the Barbatos are so satisfying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a little confused, but I'm gonna have to go back. Wait. Hold up, I'm looking at the instructions right now and I'm a little confused. I know, new state of mind for me, but I must have missed something. I'm gonna have to go back. I don't recognize this piece. Is this the same piece as this one? It expands moving range of legs. I don't know what you mean by that, but front. But then all of these parts don't have that, don't have this on it, so I'm... And I don't know what this is, right here. I'm looking at it. It's like it goes over another piece, but I don't see the other piece. Oh, okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay, this is the back of the leg. That's what I wasn't seeing, and that is a pain in the ass that I'm gonna have to put this on the back of the leg. But it says it expands the range of motion, which I don't really know how that works. Ooh. Oh, I do know the mobile armor. Oof. I don't remember it perfectly. But it's kind of like, it kind of has like a feel of like a proto, almost it's like a post-Zeong, is how I'd put it. It's like, you know, it has the same feel as like, say, the suit from Char's counterattack. I think that's called the Alpha. It kind of has the same feel as something like that, where it's this big mobile super armor. It's like super weapon, mobile armor super weapon. There we go. I don't know how that expands motion, but whatever, they say it does. I will trust the Japanese man. Why would the Japanese lie to me? Last heavy use of polycap still in 2025, aka P Bandai Astray, because they lazy enough to reuse the frame for Exia, and that sounds about right. I mean, as we established, I think it's like from 2019 or from 2020, I can't remember. I think it's actually from the same year that the GM Command Colony type released, which is even more insulting. But the GM Command Space, which is just the thing I go to say all of my sorrows, this P Bandai, there's nothing premium about P Bandai at all. It is exclusive kits, and their quality will vary. If they give a damn, they'll be good. If they don't, congratulations, its legs will fall off every time you try to move them. It's a travesty. There we go. Screenshot announcement before the news. Yeah. Oh my god, that's how big it is? Can I be honest? It's kind of a better Neo Zeong than the Alpha was. I was never a big fan of the Alpha's design from Char's counterattack. It's a better successor to the Zeong than the Alpha, which was originally going to be called the Neo Zeong, but then it wasn't. So then they took that name and used it for the Neo Zeong and Gundam Unicorn. The Neo Zeong itself is kind of funny. Ooh. I love how it's just a super suit. It is a mobile suit piloted by a mobile suit, which is always fun as hell. It's a mobile armor piloted by a mobile suit, but you know what I mean. It's a silly little boy. It's a silly little thing. It's a goofy little fella. There we go. Oh, the announcement is it's wow. I mean, if it was 1/100 scale, I'd be like, are you sure about that? Because this thing again is like the size of a Neo Zeong. So it probably is like technically it has less mass than a Neo Zeong, but it looks like it's as tall as a Neo Zeong. I'll show you a in scale picture real quick. This is a 1/400th scale, but the mobile suit, like, that's a Gundam at its base. So like, here you go. As you can see, that's a big boy. Sorry that the screen's so dark, but I need to save energy. But as you can see, that's a big suit. So 1/44 scale would be, it would make the, what's your name? The Psycho Gundam. It would mog on the Psycho Gundam. The Exia frame from 2008. Oh my god, I'm not surprised. Like, I read 2008, and I am ashamed that Bandai would like would just re-release a kit from 2008 and call it P Bandai. I'm ashamed that they would do that, but I am not surprised. Or they flawed. Oh my god, that's nasty. Ooh. Oh. I hope it's a good kit. I hope it's not like that Kshatriya. I forget what it's called, but that third-party Kshatriya that ended up being a mess. That was really sad to hear about that. There was a, I think, 1/100 scale Kshatriya that came out, and like the mold was just awful. Like, it was just a travesty. Everyone was like, oh, it looks so good, and then it's just like, yeah, well, the mold ain't as good as it looks, sadly. It's a real downer. I hope it turns out well. With third parties, you just never know. And if it's like if it's their first one, it sounds like you're saying, I don't know if you're saying the announcement came out of nowhere or the third party came out of nowhere, but I'd be cautious about it either way. I hate putting this armor on. If I can be fully honest with you, chat, putting this armor on is awful on more levels than I can describe. I'm so confused because obviously this armor is supposed to lock in under here. No, it's supposed to line up with this. Okay, so you line up. So why you no line up? Why you no line up? Why you make me feel frustrated? Oh, because this armor isn't lining up. Okay, so this has to be the wrong armor. I have to have like gotten my right and left confused or something because this is not working. Is that possible? That it would let me get this far with like pieces that aren't working with one another? No, okay, wait. Hold up, let me see this. Let's just get this off. Thing is, if it was wrong, it would be wrong on both sides, so I wouldn't be able to put this part on. It literally can't. I could not have gotten the right and left confused. So why is this one so messed up is the question. That's the question. Why is this messed up? Okay, there we go. I see it. I see it. Okay, so the problem is, you see this seam right here in the leg, this seam? This part plugs into it, and what's happened is this part has gotten misaligned, so I have to reline it up. I need like a tweezer or something. And for once I don't have my tweezers. Let's see here. This desk is a mess. But what I need to do is I need to get this part in here. There we go. Now it's not lining up is the problem, and I don't know why it's not lining up, but it needs to line up for it to work. There we go. Why are you being difficult with me? I don't get this. I don't know. I must have done something wrong here. I kind of refuse to believe it's the kit that's wrong, but I am losing my mind with this. I must have, like, forced it together and caused the plastic to bend. But I am not liking this. I'm really annoyed by this. I'm just gonna take the leg off, in all honesty. Can I? No, I don't think I can. Oh, God, the leg is literally locked in there. Kshatriya of a Red Snake 1-to-1 copy of the Kshatriya Aerial Dominator, which is also the stolen redesign of the P Bandai. Oh my god. There's so much wrong with what I just read, I feel like. Red Snake's Kshatriya, 40 USD to 14 USD after release. Oof! Third-party high-grade goof with a slight redesign from the Bandai one. Oh, I wonder. But Kshatriya, okay. Prototype third render pictures of the goof is in the stream talk. I'll look at that in a minute. I am Like, I can't even look at chat right now. Okay, I got the leg off, which I do need the leg to be off for this. I'm losing my mind figuring out what is wrong with this thing. If Bandai want people to keep buying from them only, they should, fix all of their past kit problems. KK Model fixed the ground Gundam and GM ground torso problem. They need to make more they need to make more high-grade revives of a lot of kits. They really do. Plus, they should remove their P Bandai line and put all of these P Bandai into regular releases. I've said this before. There is a place for P Bandai. There is a place for P Bandai, believe it or not. And the place for P Bandai... Okay, so there we go. That's on properly. Is for, like, very niche kits. It's for things, ironically, I was going to say, like the Moon Gundam, but that was a normal release. But there is a place for like, say if there's, a Gundam Crossbones spin-off manga. Like, there's a place for P Bandai in those, like, very niche kits. But so often you have something like Gundam Build Fighters, which has a lot of people who love it, and they're like, no, that's P Bandai. And it's like, why? Those would sell really well. Oh, hey, the Gundam Wing custom suits, so the Death Scythe Hell, the Heavy Arms custom, those are P Bandai. Those shouldn't be P Bandai. Those being P Bandai don't make sense. Like, I want to, like, there is a place for P Bandai that does make sense, but Bandai doesn't use it in a sensible way. They just go like, we just want to make this an exclusive kit so it sells better. So we can like, that way we can guarantee that it's a successful kit, effectively, is what they're doing. They're going, oh, hey, if we make it P Bandai, we can control how much we produce, so we can control our margins better. That's all it is. It's for kits that they think are risky. But also it means that there are kits that they can't, like, release and then turn out, oh, these are really successful and we can produce more of them. It's an overly cautious business model, is what I'd say, and it's very stupid. It could be a good business model, but it's not. Like, the Advance of Zeta kits, I understand why those are P Bandai. Would I like them to be standard release? Yes, but I can understand why those would be P Bandai. But then again, you have things where it's just normal kits, normal things that you see, like, that are that are just P Bandai. Again, like the G Fighter or the Customs. There's a point, P Bandai is not stop in the model kit. They also, in the toy line, have a P Bandai. That's also annoying. And I'm sure it's just like the model kits, where it's just like, some of it is like, okay, yeah, that's a niche thing that you'd like, would have a very limited market for. But then there's gonna be shit where it's like, everyone wants a Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Why the hell is that P Bandai? That would sell like hotcakes. Give us a Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And it's like, no, you don't get it. Ooh. Okay, so let's put this on. It's just what they decide to put on P Bandai is insane. Kind of totally agree with you. The thing I hate the most is the recolor. It depends on the recolor. I feel like the recoloring should be like P Bandai and limited release is how I'd put it. Ooh. Like, I can kind of understand, like, well, the thing is, like, they kind of do, they do recolorings as normal releases. There's like one kit that has like 3 different colors that it's just the same kit recolored 3 times, and it's a high grade. I forget what it is, but there is a high grade that does that, and it's not a Zaku. Don't be like, Char Zaku. No. There's something besides a Zaku that's like has 3. Well, I mean, like, also the Zakus they just recolor. Like, that would just be a good example. Like, the Zaku High Mobility has like 3 different recolors. The Zaku has like 3 different recolors. Like, so they're willing to do recolors and re-release them for custom like suits. Like the Shin Matsunagi Zaku, that's a standard release. But then the Shin Matsunagi Gelgoog is a P Bandai. A worse kit is a P Bandai. Mind you, it's also really cheap, but it's just, but you still have to pay $10 shipping. It's just like, what are we doing? Oh god, I always kind of forget how big their toy line is. Ugh. I need to figure out. So this goes here. I think I've lined things up properly this time. Like the leg isn't all there. Again, I think that's my fault. I think I misaligned it and broke the piece a little. But it should be going on now, is the hope. Slugger with less weapons is P Bandai. That sounds about right. Oh hey, here's the model which has less going on with it. That one's the P Bandai one. Fucking why? Just recolored the Origin GM and give it less weapon. And then there's like, I hate the fact that the Desalter is P Bandai. The Desalter is a perfect example of like a kit that if it had released as a normal, if it had been a normal release, it would have sold like hotcakes. Everyone loves the Desalter design, but Bandai was like, oh, it was only in one episode. We're not sure if it would sell well. We're gonna make it a P Bandai, and it's like, ooh, and everyone's like, it has like the best legs for customs. I'm still seeing people using its legs for customs to this day. Like, that is insane. Hour and 15 minutes? Oh, you're right. Ooh. Maybe we can do like maybe we can do some extra stuff until then. Ooh. I think Nox might have responded. One moment. There is a polycap in my slipper. That's how you know you're building Gunpla. Ooh. Because of P Bandai and they're just weird business decisions as well as other things that Bandai does, but P Bandai being so exclusive and being such a pain in the ass and being such limited runs, it makes third parties more viable. Like you guys shared on the Discord how how a Chinese company literally just, it looks like they just straight up stole the designs, which I don't like, but they just stole the Advance of Zeta, what are they called? Hyzacs, and just reprinted them for like pennies on the dollar. And like the reason that is viable isn't simply because, you know, they have cheap manufacturing in China, it's because P Bandai is so exclusive and so annoying that it's just like these kits are hard to get. So like I can either wait like another year to get a Hyzac for like $40 and buy it for like $40 for one model kit, or I can spend $40 and buy all of the Hyzacs from China. And they might be a little worse plastic, and they might not be as good. They might be a little looser. But I can have all of them for that price. And that's not what I would do personally, but I can understand people who'd be like, fuck it, like this is annoying that I have to wait so much. Bandai creates competition because of their bad business practices. This kit is so chunky. I'm gonna see if I can put this on without taking the armor off again, because this was supposed to be undergated. There we go. Oof. Oh god. So the leg, you can see how much it helps it. It might still tip over a little, but you can see how much that leg armor added weight back to its base. Ooh. There's oh my god, there is so much weight in these legs. I'm kind of concerned about that. If like I wanted to pick it up and move it around, there's so much weight that these joints that feel really nice and smooth and still tight, I feel like they could get worn out with all this extra weight. So I might just take the armor off, and I need to check if there's a third party that has like an armor stand. Welcome, Wolf. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hello from Wolf-san. Thank you for the like. Did it? I hope you enjoy the stream, but we are wrapping up this kit, and we might stick around for New Year's. I'm not sure. Ooh, New Year's is still like an hour away is the problem. Sensei konnichiwa. Ooh. Yeah, I love some good Gunpla. Ooh. This is the last Gunpla of the year, and we weren't gonna do it, but I wanted to end on a high note. I wanted to end on a positive note, and I'm happy I did. I'm really happy that I ended up doing a little bit more to get onto this kit. Well, I don't know why they would release that, because it's P Bandai. That's why they're like, we can milk a little bit more money. We can go to the milking stand. We can get a little bit more from our audience. Ooh. And the thing is, that recolor isn't going to be any better. It's not going to be updated at all, as the GM command space showed me. Yeah, that is almost certainly going to be the worst kit of the year when I get to reviewing them next week. I love the red Bandai more at least is a actual effort, not the Bandai spirit. Okay. And oh no, we do put it on here. So A, let's get A out, and we will be we will be done with this. And I want to see if I missed a chat or two. Let me see. God, I want to bet the Kamen Rider P Bandais are awful. Like, not their quality, but just the fact that that Kamen Rider has a big fan base, but Kamen Rider also has so many characters in it that it's probably worse than P Bandai for models, because models, like, you're gonna get like Zaku's, you're gonna get the mainline suits with in standard releases, but having your favorite character in Kamen Rider be a P Bandai must absolutely suck. Also, I hope you are having a good New Year, Wolf. And let's put this on. We get this. I do like this edition. This is not in the anime. There is no helmet in the anime. But I really like this edition. If I can get it on. Well, maybe I don't like this. Maybe I don't like this, actually. Okay. Come on. That looks nice. That looks really nice. And it's still only 18 meters tall. This is still just an 18-meter mobile suit, but somehow you can feel how much bigger it is now. Where are all of... I don't know where the attachments are and whatnot. That, I think, is the suit done. We can do the stickers, but I don't want to do those right now. Oh, like the Kamen Rider CSM series. Which is the most premium one, of course. They have a lot of fun features with items. Ooh, sound and exclusive things that normal toys versions would never have. Now here's the question. Okay, no, you can't. Okay, I was wondering if it could fire its gun. No, it cannot fire its forearm gun, its wrist cannon, whatever you want to call it, in the armor. Can you... Where is your hands? Again, this desk is a mess because I was not planning to stream today. Here are your hands. I want to see how it looks holding its blade. Can you hold your shield? There's no... I like, theoretically, you can hold the shield, but you're not holding it. Ooh, because it can't clip on. So... For how top-heavy it is now, it stands a lot better than you'd think. It is a very fine kit. Let me go get another Master... I'm gonna have to get the Zaku. I am not getting the GM command. Oh, what the hell. For comedic effect, let's get the GM command. Come here. Come here. Come here. Are you gonna fall apart? Are you gonna fall apart? Not falling apart. Okay. 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 You're not falling apart. That's good. I'm proud of you. Oh, your leg is gonna come off, isn't it? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the premium Bandai chat. This standard release premium Bandai. There's come the fuck. I didn't even mean to do that. That's the... Oh god, everything falls off. Oh, fun. 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 What a fun kit. What a fun kit. What a fun kit. $40 versus $60 after shipping. Oh my god. Premium versus standard release. What an absolute state. Well, the absolute state of Bandai. Let me get out of the way just so there's nothing encumbering it. Look at that. Look at that. Let's look at that. You know, it's no surprise that the Comfer was able to take out, like, the mobile suits from the Federation so quickly. If this is the quality they were being built to. Ooh, you see Scarlet Team just get absolutely wrecked in War in the Pocket. It's like, oh my god. Like, they just get destroyed. Like, wow, like, that Russian dude must be a really good pilot. No, dude, this is just Federation suits. They just he didn't even shoot half of them. They just blew up on their own. They just fell apart on their own. Oh my god. Oh, god. His arm just fell off. Oh, I wish I could say this was intentional for comedic effect. It's not. It's not. It's just that awful. It's just that bad. You try to put one limb back on and the other ones just fall off. Because why wouldn't they? Oh, there goes... Oh, there goes half a beam saber. Let's just plug that back in. There we go. It's all fine. It's... Oh, that was my bad. I got butterfingers. Okay. Oh, fucking a Verter just fell off. I felt that. I barely touched it. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It kind of looks cool. It's battle damage, chat. It looks it looks cool. Oh, look at you. I actually thought his leg would fall off. The one time I wanted a limb to fall off, it didn't. Oh, God. Okay, actually, the Comfer. I do have the Comfer, but there's a catch. The Comfer is missing a part. I want to know if you can notice what part it's missing. You know, it's a little subtle. It's a little subtle, chat, but it's missing a part. Here's the Comfer. It fell off. I don't know where it is, but can you see what part it's missing, chat? What part the Comfer's missing? That's right. It's the forward left shoulder spike. I just don't know where it is. So let's just get... Oh, God. The Comfer feels taller than it should be. It always felt like it should be a more squat mobile suit. But next to the Comfer, it looks pretty cool. It's actually... The Comfer looks even bulkier. This is a very old. You can see how dusty it is. Ooh. I have to go over again with the build quality. They would never win if these things still use on the battlefield. Oh my god. It's kind of true to life to the... It's kind of accurate, though, to the Federation, though. The fact that this thing is just falling apart. An Ace mobile suit. This is a high-end... Its arm's gonna fall off. Its arm fell off again. It's just... It's the Black Knight from Monty Python. I'm invincible! Yeah! That's all it is! It's just... This is supposed to be like, oh, this kit's so good, and it is. It's a beautiful kit, and it's like, oh... But this kit's so terrible that it's just like, yeah, it's not, it's funny. Come the fuck on. I was about to say, you know, when you want it to fall apart, it doesn't. It's amazing how this kit falls the fuck apart. It's just, nothing is fucking secure. It's amazing. I've never encountered anything like it. The real grade Zeta was less of a hand grenade than this. Oh my god. Not surprised for a guy who lost his head, to be honest. Oh my god. Oh, this is so fucking awful. Oh god, this was gonna... I remember when building this kit, I was like, this is one of my favorite kits I've ever built. And then at the end, we put him together, we put his arms on, we put his legs on, and then they just... The arms stayed on. This is a new development, the fact that the arms are just falling off. He's fucking turning into Anakin. I hate you! Oh, shit, I hit my headset. It's just... What are we doing? He's literally just Anakin from Star Wars. You just put a little lake of fire behind him. Oh my god, it's how I feel towards him, to be fair. The feeling's mutual. Oh god, you were supposed to... Oh my god. You were supposed to destroy the hand grenades, not become one. Oh god, at least Bandai made it anime accurate. Oh god. Thing is, this is like the one GM that's not supposed to be like... That's supposed to be an ace unit. That's supposed to do well. Then again, in War in the Pocket, it still gets rinsed in War in the Pocket. But there's that one game, or there's like a game cutscene or OVA, I can't remember, where it looks pretty cool. It takes out some, like, it takes out a Dom and like some other. It takes out a Dom and a Gelgoog. That's your peak, buddy. That's where you peaked. And this is another thing I hate. Its head is so tight. The joints that aren't polycaps are so tight that it's insane. The joints that are polycaps, you know they're polycaps because it just falls apart. Okay. But this kit, very nice. This is nice. Here's the limbs. That was a big tangent. What I wanted to do, if you didn't fall apart, you'd be one of my favorite kits of the year. I wanted to... Let's see here. This is a left hand. This is a right hand. Ooh. And then let's get this out. Can I put it in like... Ooh, that's a nice firm grip you have. That's some kung fu grip in action right there. I like it. Okay, let's get this out. I need to, making the Monty Python reference, I need to recreate Monty Python with these two kits. Just the stand aside, dear knight. The stand aside, dear knight, he charges him, and as the arm falls off, now the arm's not gonna fall off. Oh, the other arm fell off, not the one that I didn't want to fall off. Fucking hell. It really is Monty Python. Oh god, you have been bested tonight. No, I haven't. Your arm's off. No, it isn't. It's right there. I've had worse. You liar. Oh, why is this a kit? Why is this a kit, man? Whose idea was this? Oh, probably this GM have the high ground. Oh, dude, it's over, man. His leg's about to fall off. It really is just the Black Knight, which is funny because the Black Knight's gonna be on the next poll. This kit though, I mean, even with its beam saber out, fully armored, looks cool as hell. Let's see if we can get in a good pose. Put the head up a little. Do this. It's always better when you have the sword out. There's a little bend. I don't know if that's... There we go. It has a little bend to it, so you're gonna want to angle it. But I mean, look at that. Look at that beautiful sumbitch. That is a wonderfully beautiful thing, and I almost wish I had a second Alex so I could have one in armor, one out of armor. This is everything I wanted this kit to be. I wanted this kit to be like straightforward but satisfying, which it was initially until you put it together. Until you put everything together. When you build everything separately, it's really satisfying. This guy, you have to build it as it goes along, so there's no surprises when you put it together at the end. Because you have to plug the legs in as you go. You have to plug the arms in. You can't build the arms, then plug them in. And so there's no surprises as you go. But also, there's no mishaps even if you did build it like how I built this. How you put the limbs together at the end. It is such a satisfying kit. It feels like it will last. Now, only time will tell. But it is such a nice boy. It is truly competing for my favorite kit of the year, I will say, which is made me gain a lot of hope, because this thing kind of killed my hope. This killed my hope in Master Grade. This has reignited my hope in Master Grades. If this is a hint for what's... No. If this is a hint for what's to come in 2026, this is good. This is good. This is 2025. This is 2026, chat. This is what we're moving into with 2026. 2025 was fucking awful. This was a doomed year. It was a year of pain and suffering. This was my Jobian year. This was my Eloe Lama Sabachthani of years. This, though, this is deliverance. This is rapture. This is good shit. This is the good. Oh goodness. Oh wait, I'm willing to bet you guys voted for it, but let me see. Ooh. It's such a travesty. It's such a travesty. And it could be so, like, this leg. That's a good leg, chat. Look at this foot. That's a good foot. That's a good foot. That's a good foot. That's a good leg and foot. Too bad it doesn't stay on, but that's a good leg. You know? Look at that arm. Look at that elbow bend, chat. That's a good bend. You know, look at that. Oh, let's get this off. Look at all this. This is a good arm, chat. Too bad it's connected to that. Okay, but let me you guys wanted it, so I'm gonna show you the... Ooh. I'm gonna assume you guys wanted it, but let me see the poll and see if you guys wanted to be surprised or not. I don't know what YouTube... This one. No, this one. Yes, okay. Let me see here. Yes, you guys want to see? Okay, let me show you then. Let me get to you. 10. I clicked on the first image and I forgot it's this. But let me browse. We're gonna go to pictures. We're gonna go to Seth. Root files. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move it to right here. We're gonna move it to cover this up, you know? We're gonna cover up this travesty. And we're gonna actually do another picture. But actually, as of tomorrow, these are going to be my profile pictures, so I'll start with those. So, thumbnail. Not thumbnail, Merrick. You. Oh, that's really big! Okay, hold up. The artist kind of cooked with this. He made it real big. Let me correct that real quick. Oh god, it's so big, chat. When people are like, how big is it? It's that big. We'll get the profile pictures that are gonna. Oh, gonna need to alt. Sorry that my audio is. The microphone's right here. I'm standing at the computer. Is this the issue? Oh, we're gonna have to replace an Alan. I'm sorry, Alan. Forgive me. It's Alan 23. He was kind of a shithead anyways. It's fine. EFP here. I don't know what angle this is. What angle are you? Okay, you're that angle. This. Ooh. This is what we're gonna become in the future, chat. This is what's gonna replace Merrick. Partially. Asterisk to that. But that is Seth King. Joseph Ryusuke King. Pachycephalosaurus Draco Rex. Ooh. And he, if the name didn't give it away, is a pachycephalosaur who for... Why is that picture back? Wait, which picture is backwards? Which one of you was backwards? I don't know. But he is a Pachycephalosaurus who for the last 70 million years has been frozen in amber, and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So, you know, I can still have an excuse to be boneheaded, because he's a Pachycephalosaur and he doesn't know anything. But let me get you the concept art. The full body is this. And this is not the final, but this is the finalized concept. Is that David Martinez? The jacket was taken. The jacket was taken from him, but everything else is different. Actually, a funny thing about the concept design is I suggested Garfield from ReZero for the hair, and I was like, they're not just gonna like put Garfield's hair directly on it. And as those, they put Garfield's. They just gave me Garfield's hair from ReZero. And I don't mind it because Garfield has really cool hair and Garfield's a cool character. But the jacket, the artist was concerned it would like end up, because of the color coding, would make people think of David too much. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care. The jacket was literally inspired by David. I don't care if people look at it and go, oh my god, David. It's like, oh, sky blue. Ooh. But the three core inspirations for the character were David Martinez for the clothing, for the hair was Garfield, and for the demeanor and body language was Keaton from Gurren Lagann. Ooh. And let me see if I can actually find you the Packy Pal, because with this, you guys will also finally get a mascot, and I've been working on a mascot design for a while. Jackie gave me the vibe of the character is like from the Cyberpunk, but got Seal and Amber. Yeah. Actually, a fun fact is technically the jacket's white because the hair and jacket are supposed to be white and then dyed by the amber. I don't know if I'm gonna add gray tones to the hair. Ooh. But I'm trying to figure out a design for you guys for the Packy Pal. And I'm gonna show you a very bad picture, but these are just very simple sketches that took like 2 minutes to draw, so sorry that they're bad. But one idea I have is to hopefully let you guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this, but I'd love to give you guys the opportunity to have customizable Packy Pals, so to have like a framework that you can work by, to have like a framework that you can go by. So, as an example, I have like this Packy Pal. Let me make sure there's nothing written on here. No. Like this Packy Pal that's meant to be inspired by me. Has like a amber chrome dome. He has like amber on his back. He has a blue stripe. I know it's not colored in, but stick with me here. You can imagine it. What is supposed to be like my color scheme and whatnot. And what I want to do is like have, like, again, I'm just having trouble figuring out the design for the Packy Pals. But like have, oh, god damn it. He's blocking it. Sorry, you didn't see any of that. But let me show you this. Like, have like a little cute mascot for you guys. Maybe you guys can use TDS with it. Ooh. Yeah, text to speech. But what I want to do is also make it so that you guys might be able to have like a customizable Packy Pal, like how this one has like, you know, my amber on it. Again, it's not colored in, but it has like a blue stripe, and I really want to give you guys a chance to have something all your own as well. Ooh. So there's a lot more interactivity with it. There's going to be some toggles that I think you guys will like. I don't want to spoil the toggles, but I'm really excited for that. I'm not quite sure when the model will be out, but we will again be using a PNG. We'll be using simple models. We'll be using likely custom models for like the rest of the year. And once March 17th rolls around, we just won't be using Merrick anymore. But it's probably not going to be until fall that we're going to be using... Yeah, it won't be until fall that we'll have a model, and it won't be until late winter. It won't be until late winter that we will be using Seth full time. The mascot's just called the Packy Pal, but we might name him Alan. We might have a poll to what we name him. We'll name him Alan in honor of Alan the alien, because he's kind of our de facto mascot right now, or we will give him a unique name that you guys can suggest or vote on. And again, we still have like months to go for then, so you guys, I am open to suggestions if you want. It's still like 45 minutes. I don't know if I want to stick around for New Year's, if it's like 45 minutes is a long time in stream time. Oh, I saw the Goof redesign. That is really good. What scale is that? 140. That's a lot of detail for 144th. So it might just look like more detail than it is, but that is a good thing. Paul. Paul is a good name. I do like the alliteration. Paul the Packy. Ooh. Paul the Packy Pal. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. That's actually really good, actually. That's actually really good alliteration. Ooh. But all of you will finally have a name. Instead of just being chat, you guys will be the Packy Pals. I always had trouble as Merrick figuring out a name for you guys. You know, so I was like, what do I call you guys? The Minutemen, which I should have called you, but I just never really felt anything. I never felt like nothing ever clicked for me when it came down to like figuring out names and like identities for you guys. But with Seth, I feel a lot more just in sync with what the character is. The BGM is Metroid, but I think it's safe. It sounds like Metroid because it is. I know Nintendo can be a little spicy, but Nintendo hasn't screwed me over yet for Metroid. I think it's fine. Packy Pal Paul is even better. Ooh. I feel like I could go with either Paul the Packy Pal or Packy Pal Paul. Ooh. It's still alliteration. I think I don't count articles in alliteration, but your brain does. But this is... But also, welcome, Storm. Merricunts. No. Actually, there will be a change to Merrick. Ooh. You guys are the only ones who really get to know this, and there's probably going to be most of you who know this, but as I said, I'm not actually truly retiring Merrick. I'm going to be saving him for special events, but Merrick will no longer be Merrick. Merrick will also get a slight rebrand as Mary, and I'm going to redesign him to be more American. Because right now, I'm just a Doulahan with, like, I mean, if I do this... where is it? If I do this, like, yeah, I'm the American spirit, but I want this to be the default. I want to be like that one guy from like Yu-Gi-Oh! Who has like the bandana that's just like an American flag, who has just like, you know, a jean jacket, who has a sleeveless jean jacket. I want to be that type of American with Merrick. We'll still keep the mustache. We'll still keep the hair. We'll have even more flowing hair. Ooh. I really want to be the American the Japanese see us as, in the most gaudy and ostentatious way, but in like the most fuck you way imaginable. I want to have a rhinestone like jacket. That's hyperbole. But actually, the person who helped me design Seth is going to help me redesign, hopefully, if they have the free time. I've already asked them to help me redesign Merrick for special events. And special events would be like the 4th of July or just anything patriotic. If I don't know, President's Day stream. So Merrick isn't completely going away. I'll still be here to some extent. It'll be for patriotic things. If, you know, during the midterms, I like to do election day streams where I'm like, go out and vote. I don't really care who you vote for, that's your own business, but go out and vote. If we do another election day stream, I'll tell you guys to go out and vote as Merrick. So he's not completely going away. Bonkers? There will be bonking, and actually I think you might have saw that. That is actually a plan for a toggle, because I'm a pachycephalosaur. There's one toggle that will be, I hope to have, where it just takes away my hair, so it makes me a chrome dome. Ooh. And again, like, I could have had a toggle that made my head go away, but I just never felt like it. But I actually have a bonkers. Ooh. I have a bonkers. I want to have a bonkers toggle, and that's what this little sketch right here is. It was to remind me of that. It's just a head dent. It's just like you do the bonk, and it just gives me a head dent, and it makes my eyes go like in opposite directions. So I would like to do that and just be like, oh no. Whenever I feel extra stupid, I can do that to myself, or you can do it to me. So again, there's just more interactivity with the new idea. There's more engagement for me for the idea. Do we get invited to Merrick Freaky Island? Where is Merrick going to be when he's not streaming, I wonder? Where is he gonna be? Is he just gonna be in the homestead, polishing his guns? You know, making pipe bombs? What? I don't know what Merrick is going to be doing once he's no longer streaming on the regular. Ooh. I'm not quite sure what Mary will be doing. He ain't gonna be on no freaky Diddy Island. I can promise you that, though, chat. Okay, let's see if we can put this back together. I don't know if you heard that, but just somebody outside just went, "Look at me," to a dog. Look at me! Witness me! Oh, this is a bad time. This is such a bad time. No, I just put that leg on. I'm gonna have to thicken this leg again. Oh my god, this kit is just my kryptonite. No, Merrick is not on the Epstein list. I find it hilarious how the Epstein list was so badly censored that if you copied and pasted the PDF, it would show the names uncensored. They didn't censor the source file. They censored over top the file, then shared the source file with the censor on top of it. So you could see all of the names that they censored. I always wonder if that was intentional, but it's the government, so I know it was an accident. But yeah, for like the first several batches of like Epstein lists, all the names, you can just see them all if you just do a copy and paste on them. Like, not a critique, honestly. I'm happy that the government was so stupid they fucked that up. Now we get to see the names. Awesome. Oh, I got it. Let's see here. Oh god, we still have 20 minutes. Sorry, not 20. We're only 20 minutes. Let's see some more size comparisons before we end. Okay. Let's get this, and then let's get. I just want to see how you compare. I mean, I'm not surprised by the size difference, but again, the kit feels so bulky that it doesn't feel as short as other kits are, even though it absolutely is. It's absolutely as short as other kits are compared to this. But also, I don't have a lot of master grades to compare it to, so that's also what makes it feel bigger. Actually, I do want to compare it to the Zazabi, now that I think about it. Ooh. Okay, now I thought the legs were getting loose on this. That would have been important to note. One of the best size comparisons we is a Zazabi. So the Zazabi, you are not taller than an 18-meter mobile suit at 1/100 scale. I always forget if it is. Are you taller now? No, you're still not taller. It's almost there though, which is the crazy thing about the Zazabi. Oh, maybe America do you own a secret island like Jurassic Park or like Epstein Island? It's actually funny you mentioned that because I'm rebranding as a dinosaur. I actually ordered a Jurassic Park calendar. I ordered a Jurassic Park calendar so I could get ideas how to make my own calendar for like the year. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's already been a thought. Oh. But I actually want to start releasing calendars, and actually that reminds me, I can share with you how things are gonna look moving forward. This is not a complete calendar, but for January, I do want to share with you an incomplete calendar. It should be done by the end of this week. My throat's starting to kill me, and I should end stream, so I don't think we're gonna make it to New Year's, sadly. Ooh. Hydrate. Oh god. I don't think we're gonna make it to New Year's. But I do have one more thing I can show you. And that is a calendar. I think it's not schedules. I don't use that anymore. Damn. This is an incomplete calendar. And it's not really any different than what it currently is. Actually, wait a minute. It should be a different calendar. Well, this is an incomplete calendar, but what's on it is New Year's Day tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Tomorrow we're going to start a Gunpla poll for the runner-ups. I said that will be the first poll of the year, and I'm standing by it. So the second most popular kits of the year that didn't win, and that didn't win in any categories, but were always like, you know, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's gonna be what you're gonna be voting for, and on that will be the Gyaradoga Master Grade, the Black Knight Command Unit from Gundam Seed, whatever the movie's called. I don't remember what the movie's called. The Ifrit Noct, and I think the Zowort Heavy or the Zaku 1. I don't know which one it's gonna be. It's either gonna be, but though the fourth one's gonna be between those two, but the first three will be those three, and we will be building that. Whatever wins that poll, we'll be building on the 12th, which is why it's a silver medal, and we'll be building in that on the 14th and 19th. We'll have 3 days to build it, 3 to 4 days, and then once we're done with it, we'll begin building the Danan Gay, because I want to build the Gay. I love the Gay. That thing looks amazing, and it's awesome. Gorilla stream. Yes, the Gorilla streams is just because Tuesdays are Gorilla streams. So I'm gonna put the Gorillas on Tuesdays and possibly Fridays. I don't know if Fridays are gonna be consistent anymore. I'm like not quite sure, but Tuesdays are Gorilla streams still. And I just was like, I'm just gonna put a Gorilla on Tuesdays. But the first kit of the year will not be what you vote for. The first kit of the year will be the Police Zaku. Because it's not international, it is National Police Day or Law Enforcement Day in the United States on January 9th. So we're gonna build the police Zaku, and that'll be the first build of the year. I know we don't build on Friday typically, but I don't choose the dates. Well, actually, I do choose the dates. What the fuck am I saying? Hope there's a Spino in the new year. God, Spinosauruses. Spinosauruses go through so much change. I remember back when they were like, oh yeah, they're like bigger and meaner than the Tyrannosaurus. Now it's just like, yeah, now they're like derpy and they like walk on their forward claws and they're like kind of like between like a dinosaur and a crocodile, and they have like, and it's like if you took a dinosaur, a crocodile, and a Dimetrodon and fused it together, and you got the derpiest son of a bitch to ever live. But at the same time, he's kind of adorable. He got a little messed up mouth so he can catch fish better. Nyang, 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 nyang. But this is an incomplete schedule. But what's not on the schedule is on every Sunday for next month, you guys should be voting for the viewers pick poll. And you have any suggestions, you can put it in, you can put it anywhere. You might want to at me so I see them. But if you ever have a suggestion for like viewers pick, just tell me. I have a list of suggestions already. Ricey loves giving suggestions for it. But I already have a list of suggestions. I will add whatever you put to a list of suggestions. That doesn't mean it's going to be on the next poll, but it will be on a list of suggestions. And that means that they will be on a short list, because I know you guys want it if you suggest it. But that will be every Sunday, and on every Thursday we'll play what you voted for. That's just going to become the standard now. You know, is a little, this past few weeks it's kind of been touch and go with that. That's just going to be the standard. And in all honesty, I'm going to stream on Thursdays more reliably than Fridays, because I want that viewer's voice poll. I want to play what you want to see, because I want to entertain you. I want you to see what you want on this channel. So every Sunday, again, it's not on the calendar right now, but every Sunday you'll be able to vote, and those polls will go until Wednesday, and on Wednesday it'll decide what we're playing on Thursday. Oh, and Monday, I don't know what the hell we're doing. We were gonna build this on Monday because I canceled this stream, but I guess we're not doing that anymore. I say this, you can't see it. On Monday, we were going to finish this, but that's no longer an option. You want to build a what? I want to build the gays. I love the gays. Actually, I have an artist. The artist who's doing some promo art for me is not going to come out until later into like late January. But I did contract an artist to do some like dinosaur art for me, and they have a really good they make a really good Spinosaur. Remind me to put that on the Discord. I think the artist is it's just Cupper is the artist's name. It's like the Cupper or something on Twitter. I can't quite remember, but I'm really excited about that because they make really good dinosaur art and also really good anime art. And so I contracted them to make it an art piece where it's just me. It's either me tackling a Pachycephalosaurus or a Pachycephalosaurus ramming me in the kidney. Whichever, I was just like, whichever one you think is funnier, you do that one. But I do like the Spinosaur. The Spinosaur is fun. But on Monday, I don't know what we're doing anymore. We might do like the last year in review, but I don't know if I'll want to do that. But maybe on Monday or Wednesday, we're going to be reviewing all the Gunpla. Considering we're no longer building this, I think on Monday we'll review all of the Gunpla. And then I don't know what we'll do on Wednesday next week. We'll do some Gunpla touch-up. I still need to build the fin funnels. We'll do Gunpla touch-up on Wednesday. Anything that we didn't get finished, like there's some paint I still need to do on the Psycho Gundam back here. We can do some prep in general. We can prep for the Police Zaku. That's what we can do. We can get ready for the Police Zaku build on Friday, on Wednesday. So I think that's what we'll be doing next week. Next week on Monday, we'll be reviewing all of our Gunpla. So think of the gunplay you liked most this year. You know, either that you built yourself, or you maybe you found most interesting that I built. And be ready to share them. And on Wednesday, we will start prep for the police Zaku and do cleanup on some other kits. I think that's pretty good. I think we're going into the next year in an optimistic way. I'm optimistic. Now for me to walk outside and get hit by a car. And don't worry, I'll just break my pelvis like Stephen King. I'll get addicted to painkillers, don't worry, okay? I'm Midwestern, okay? It's part of our culture. We need the opioids. It's a rite of passage. I wish I could have found a dino. I wish Brachycephalosaurs were native to the Midwest, but they're not. Sadly, we don't know a lot of dinosaurs from the Appalachian region. There's not a lot of fossils. There just wasn't a lot of environments. So we just don't know a lot of Eastern American dinosaurs. Oh, God. I actually like that idea, streaming old Minecraft. It's been suggested to stream Minecraft, but I'm not really sure. Maybe we could do that on a Friday, do Minecraft. Let's Plays Minecraft. Dude, when the Minecraft videos where they open up, where like the camera is pointing at the character, that like the third person perspective where the camera is pointing towards you, it's like the camera mode. And you just go like, hello everyone, hello, welcome to my Minecraft stream. It's from... Oh my God, I have to remember to open stream like that. I need to make a Minecraft skin. Also, I need to buy Minecraft, because annoyingly, even though I already bought Minecraft, it's under my primary Microsoft account. So if I want to use this Microsoft account, if I want to use the Seth King Microsoft account, I have to buy the game again so I don't dox myself. Awesome. Gonna share the clip after this. You do that. I think I can't think of much else to share right now, so I think that's where we're gonna have to call it. Let me check one thing before I say that for certain. One minute. One minute. Like, I don't want to force myself to go to the new year, but I really don't know what else to talk about. Will become second Markiplier. No, I don't have a deep enough voice. I don't have the deep enough Markiplier voice, Chad. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. Thanks for the stream. Happy New Year. Take care and Happy New Year. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to. I wish we could make it to the new year, but that's 23 more minutes. And my throat. I said I can't stream because of health reasons. And it was not for my throat, and I'm creating extra health reasons for why I cannot stream later this week. So, we should end, sadly. I'm gonna look for a place to send you guys off to. I'm gonna look for a New Year's stream to send you to. Yeah. Thank you for the preemptive Happy New Year's. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for coming along at this kind of canceled and re-engaged stream. Again, you guys are what makes this all possible, because I do this to entertain you, and you being here means the world, because it means that I am doing something for someone, you know? So, let me look for a place. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Okay, so let me find place. Let me find... Oh, okay, no. I think I'm gonna send you to Tomoe Mori. She's super weird. I just can't make it. I'm so sorry that I cannot make it another 23 minutes, but even with the ginger ale, I can feel my throat starting to burn, and I did not have a bad throat before starting stream. Apologies, I forgot to move mic. But yeah, my throat wasn't burned. But this is Tomoe Umari. Why must you be difficult? Tomoe... I want to send you to my Kamiyoshi. Why not? I can't raid her, but I can link out to her. I'm just taking up the entire screen now. But there's Tomoe Mari for YouTube. Let me check for Twitch. Twitch, how many people are there? Fucking, it says one person, so fuck it, I'm just gonna link out. I'm gonna also link out. Ooh. Let's see here, Tomoe. So there you go. You know, ending on a high note. That's the important thing. Sorry I couldn't make it until New Year's. Sorry that my throat just is literally giving out on me as I talk. And I really should shut the hell up. But, you know, if I did, then I wouldn't be a very good VTuber, would I? But we'll be back next week. You know what? You can see the schedule right there. Oh, wait, you can't see the schedule because it's not in there. We'll be back next week with a full review of every kit we built this year. We'll be going to be reviewing the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazing, all of them. We are... Oh, God, I have to get the Kshatriya out. The Kshatriya might be the one thing that is worse. It's not worse, but it is the... What is the... The Kshatriya is the second worst kit I built this year, and I'm going to have to get it out. I don't know where it is, and I don't want to get it out. But we'll be doing that on Monday. There's going to be a lot of pain and suffering. I'm gonna have to handle the GM command space more. Makes a great statue, terrible figure. Makes a wonderful statue. You just put it up and never touch it. Don't even look at it. It'll fall apart. Just don't bother. And then on Wednesday, we'll do some prep and some finishing work for some models. And then on Friday, it's just gonna be a Gunpla week all week next week, ain't it? You know what, chat? If you have any Gunpla games, I'll just, if I can, I'll just make all the viewers pick Gunpla games if I can. I don't know if I can, but if it's on, if I have to ROM hack, I'm okay. Okay? If you have Gunpla games that, you know, if it can just be all Gunpla week next week, that would be awesome. No promises, but if I can, I will. Vaya con Dios, and Happy New Year!